Welcome back. On Saturday, I accomplished two things. One, I finally got to take in some asphalt racing this year. Secondly, I crossed another track to visit off of my bucket list. Mahoning Valley Speedway is near Allentown. And I have to say, I had a big smile on my face when I saw the track for the first time. I even joked with track officials that growing up, my backyard was larger than their speedway. And imagining the ground-pounding modifieds doing battle for 100 laps on the tiny bull ring made me smile even more. The 22 of Don Wagner set fast time and even drew the pole position. At the drop of the green, he starts to pull away from the white 16 of Anthony Cecily. Cecily falls into line for the time being. Here is a strong trio racing for 5th place. Earl Paulus is in the red number 8, Mahoning's winningest driver John Bennett is in the 08, and points leader Tyler Haight is in another 16 car. Just ahead of them, Joe Mooney spins out while running 4th on lap 9. Just after the restart, Chip Santee in the 5 car is now in 2nd place while Paulus works the outside of Bennett and Cecily. Santee opens the door for Cecily to regain 2nd while Paulus gets held up behind the 5 car. For a number of laps, things settle down and it is mostly a single file field with the exception of Lonnie Baylor on the outside of Kevin Rex Jr. in the 48. Up front, Wagner starts to lap cars while enjoying a comfortable lead. I can't say he has a straightaway advantage since I don't think there is a straight part on the track. As we make our way to the midway point, Matt Hirschman, son of modified ace Tony Hirschman, is quietly working his way to the front in the white number 50. Here he takes a position from Haight and closes on Santee for a top 5 spot. A lap 54 caution bunches the field. Bennett tries the inside of Cecily but has to fall back into 3rd. Paulus is 4th with Hirschman and Santee side by side for 5th. On lap 58, we have a new leader as Cecily is able to work his way around Wagner for the position. A few laps later, another caution comes out. Some teams elect to pit, including Santee, who was running in the 6th spot. Shortly after the restart, it is still Cecily with the lead and Wagner running 2nd. Bennett and Paulus battle for 3rd. Suddenly, Wagner is sideways and almost collects Bennett, while Paulus loses a couple of spots. However, with 30 laps to go, Paulus has maneuvered his way to the front of the field and passes Cecily on the low side to take over the lead. Hirschman has also joined the mix. This is how they would run until the final lap. Hirschman is sitting in 3rd when suddenly the leaders get together coming to the checkers. Hirschman squeezes by for the win while Paulus crosses the line backwards. Matt, congratulations on the win. I'm sure you're just sitting there in 3rd thinking, wow, this is where I'm going to finish.
Well, actually, I wasn't too sure because I knew things were pretty close there with them two. They were going at it pretty hard. They already swapped the lead once or twice before that, so I wasn't too sure where we were going to come out of it. I did want to make sure we at least got a 3rd, and when I seen Anthony go to make his move on the bottom, I didn't really want to focus actually on those 2 cars and get caught up in something, if they do tangle or touch. I just kind of wanted to keep my speed and momentum up, and when I seen those 2 start to go around, as I went to the outside, I seen them both do a full spin, and I knew we got to the line first. I wanted to make sure we got there as quick as we could because I figured they would back across the line and still cross it. But it just worked out for us. Exciting race for the fans, and it was a lot of fun.
Now I imagine these 100 lappers, you have to show some patience, but you still have to get up there without using up your car.
Yeah, you do, and it depends how good a car you got. I would say we were one adjustment away from having a car that would have been, could have outright won it and passed both of those cars. But we were just a little bit off, but still in a position to win. And, that's short track racing at its best. It's wild and it's a lot of fun here, and the fans sure got an exciting finish, and hopefully I'm sure they'll all be back next time.
And another win for the Hirschman family.
Yeah, we've been successful here the last 2 years now with some wins, and hopefully we can keep that going. And a lot of times when you come to the racetrack, pretty confident and excited to come here. It seems like it improves your chances to win, and it's just so much fun to come here and even watch racing here. All the classes that run here are all exciting to watch. I think really this place should be packed every week. I mean, it's not big enough that there's a tremendous amount of seating, but like I said, there's still room there for people to come, and I think the word everybody should spread the word because I think it's really exciting entertainment for the dollar.
This was Hirschman's 6th Mahoning win. All have been 100 lappers, which is the most in such events. Paulus came home second, backwards. John Markovic was third, followed by John Bennett and Mike Carroll. That was one of the most exciting finishes I've ever seen. Again, sorry I lost track of the laps and missed a little of the finish. When they're turning 10-second laps, the finish comes quicker than you expect. And as I've said here before, we only show you a sliver of the racing action. Get out to your local raceway to catch all of the excitement. And to be honest, with only one camera, I couldn't do the highlights justice with so much tight racing on the quarter-miler. We will return to Mahoning Valley Speedway in the next segment to catch more of Saturday night's highlights. And it's back to Thunder Mountain. Can Ryan Hess double up in the Pure Stocks? That and more when Pit Pass returns.
When you think golf carts, think Jake's Custom Golf Carts. With over 300 stock and lifted carts at their shop, you'll find the cart you need or have Jake's build one to your specs. Custom airbrushing, lift kits, sport shifters, rear seats. You name it, with the expertise and craftsmanship people have come to expect from Jake's. Come see for yourself why Jake's is the nation's premier golf cart provider. Jake's Golf Carts, Route 522 McVaytown. Online at jakesgolfcarts.com.